Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies 2. Going through the first stage of Ancient Egypt. Now, a lot of time has passed. I have a lot more money because I completed a, Pinata mission or two. Let's just water these bad boys. Plant these. I usually have a standing thing where I just activate all of these things so I don't have to worry about them. That might mess up the LP a little bit. I guess we'll see. I guess if a stage that should be hard gets ridiculously easy because I automatically have a boost present, well, I won't do that again. But meh. Let's put this here. Cool. So yeah, I got more cash. I got even more cash just now. Planted some new things. And I think I'm going to do today's Pinata event. Now, the cool thing about this is, despite the fact that you technically only have one chance without paying something, I can practice on other accounts because it's the same one every day. So this is a protected plant level. If a zombie destroys any of those double marigolds, then you know, death happens, and they're not marigolds, so they're sunflowers also. Also, I found out I can just like drag my finger to collect things. I don't have to click individually, which is nice. So this is going to introduce several new plants that you haven't seen before. That's the only issue with showing these things. That there's a lot of new plants that would normally not come for a long time that are going to be introduced. Also, this is going to be really easy. I just realized I have a powered-up iceberg lettuce. So that's going to change everything. But this plant is awesome. You don't get it for a very long time, but it's the cactus. It was in the first game. But what it does, and first of all, let me freeze the entire stage. It shoots piercing shots that I think are actually weaker than the a pea shooter shot, but it pierces everyone, so it doesn't matter that it's a little bit weaker. And, I mean, this is also the fart bean, as I just decided to call it. But not only, this is gonna take out all their torches also. Not only does it shoot things, if an enemy gets too close to it, the plant collapses in on itself and turns into a spike trap. Now, using plant food on it, this is another reason it's cool, permanently upgrades the plant so it does more damage. So it's just an all-around awesome plant. And let's see here. Get all that. Let me just put this here so you can see. Now it's on the ground. It's acting as a spike rock from the first game. Or you just know what I'm talking about. This other one is a plant from the prehistoric levels, and if people touch it, then they become slower. Oh dear. That's the first time I've had the thing not run properly. Well, hopefully everything's fine. If not, you know, I'm just screwed as well. There, we got this. So now every plant on a row has been charged up with enhanced power, so it does more damage, which means I'm pretty much just going to cut a swath through everyone. And even if I wasn't... This stage is actually a little bit hard, but it wasn't because I had the powered-up iceberg lettuce. The iceberg lettuce kind of allowed for cheating there, but, you know, sometimes cheating happens. And it's not really cheating, it's just, you know, just way easier than it would have been. Oh, he's eating it. He's eating it! Just farted his head off. Okay, well that's that then. Wop, wop, wop! No costume. Oh, I could have gotten little earmuffs for my iceberg lettuce. Oh well, and I missed a day, so there's not... It would have been up higher. Now, you can play the entire stage again by watching an ad. And if you do that, you can get the pinatas again, so... If you're at the beginning and you're trying to build up gems and gold, not a bad technique. Alright, but now that that's done, let's move on to the stage. I'm actually on stage 12. So I want to get to at least stage 15, we shall see. Now we have more powered-up plants here. For the interest of not making it too crazy, I'll use my powered-up plants early, so we can just destroy the earlier stages. Not that I'm trying to make things harder on myself, but I guess I actually am now that I think about it. But hey... there's no... I'm not seeing any fire torch holders, so I'm not too worried about bringing the iceberg lettuce. But yeah, now every time I plant a mine or plant a bloomerang, it will automatically apply plant food for this stage and this stage only. And not all flowers can be planted. Like, there's no plant food version of the Grave Buster. It's just the Grave Buster exists. It's a one-shot thing, and it can't be powered up. I'm gonna put this here. And And let's just keep on busting those graves. Put this here just in case I want double row of sunflowers, which maybe I do. I probably do. Bust that. And... uh-oh. You're going nowhere, fool. I really want to put a bloomerang right here just to destroy these graves, but that would not be the best allocation of my placement, is explode. I can always just try to grave bust them. I'm like worried about planting it because like I'll waste the food, but let's just plant it. Let's go here. I'll hopefully mess up those two graves. Yep, they're pretty messed up. Now let's just plant this right here. Whee! Oh great, that really flew backwards. I guess that's the issue with planting them so far back. Yeah! Put my nice guy right there. Let's put a grave buster here and start my second row of sunflowers that I don't really need, but I thought I didn't need them last episode, and boy oh boy did I lose horribly. These guys are one of the few guys that I'm pretty sure can survive a mine hit. Let's see. Yup. Only a sarcophagus was destroyed. Unfortunately for him, a second mine has been placed. I'm actually going to delete this so I can move my defenses up a little bit and put something behind it. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. People exploding all over the place. I am fine with it. And I'm going to put this here even though I wasn't going to. Hurrah! Just because of how many zombies it hits. That was kind of a waste of sun, but I'm okay with it. I already got another one anyway. We'll put this one down here. Finally get a blocker here so that my entire row is protected. Looks like all graves except for this one have been destroyed. He's probably going to eat that, but I couldn't care less. That's actually untrue. I could care less. It's possible for me to care less. And... barrage! Oh god, he broke through. Oh, but he's dead now. So it don't matter. And he's getting pretty close, so we're gonna potato mine him. Bam! I hope you don't potato mine. Come here. I don't even know what that meant. I do know that... it's such a waste of sun. I'm just gratuitously using my power at this point. Rawr! Not sandstorm. Let's get rid of this guy, because he's taking forever to die. Good. I bet that raw zombie in the center there's packed. He's just been absorbing all my sun. No, sir. You stop. I know that you spent a lot of time trying to get through, but come now. Come now, sir. You didn't really think I would just let you traipse about however you wanted, yes? Rah. Let's kill this guy. At least kill a sarcophagus. Got some other guys back dia. Let's just put this on this row. Rah! Oh, I really like doing that. And replaced. Just when you thought you were through. Yeah, I guess if I was going to put my defenses here, that double sunflowers didn't actually make all that much sense, but hey. No matter. I'm still destroying all of my opponents. Put this right here. Well, that cleared out some guys. I guess we'll have a barrage. Clear out the little guys so we can focus on the other ones. And get rid of the sunflower. So I can further barrage the center. Let's try to put this right under the sarcophagus. Got him. And several of his friends. Yoop, yoop. Double bloomerang. And I just cut those camouflage zombies up. And almost have enough to destroy these guys, but I think they're going to die before I do it. Just abouts. Plop. And slice them up. So, you know, that stage would have been harder if I didn't have enhancements, but it wouldn't have been that much harder. Oh my! I know what this is. Though tetrahedrons are pyramids, this one is not plantonic solid. I have no idea what she's talking about. I'm so hungry! I would love platonic solid! User Dave, this is not a taco salad. How did she, like... I don't get how Dave ever acquired that thing. I mean, I don't want to do any of this. I don't know why I clicked on all that. But yeah, Endless Zone. You can now fight an endless wave of zombies, just like Survival Endless, except it's not really like Survival Endless. It's actually a lot lamer than Survival Endless, because you don't get to keep the plants that you had already planted on the stage. You have to start over each time. But, after you've beaten, like, the entire game, this is what me and my girlfriend would just play if we just wanted to play some Plants vs. Zombies, instead of just doing old stages over again. You don't really get too many rewards for it, though. You'd think you'd get, like, more gems or something, or if you get up to, like, 10 stages in a row, you get something cool, but I remember I got up to, like, stage 40 in the future stage, and you just didn't get anything cool for it. But the important thing is not that. The important thing is that I think on this level I get one of my favorite plants. Alright, survive without planting on Dave's mold colonies. So let me see if Dave rops up. Alright, he's not saying... Basically, these are null squares. I cannot plant on them. That's the conceit of this level. So, anything else is fine, but can't plant on those. This is not a good configuration. I really need... Yeah, I guess we're gonna forego this again. Because that would be... I'm not gonna have a crap ton of sun or anything, so... Because I can almost definitely only have one resource line here, otherwise I'm just going to be, like, breathing up their neck. So yeah, losing those first 2 rows sucks. Also, maybe Dave should keep his freaking mold spores somewhere else. I'm just saying. Get rid of that grave. Actually, let's just catch up. I'm gonna plant a defense of some kind up here. Alright. Resources up, first line defenses up. There's only one wave here, it looks like, so this doesn't even seem like this is a very long stage. I have enough for this, so we better do that. But yeah, I didn't even mention in the other video, and I think I just did it, but in my original Let's Play of this, I would often skip the first few bits of the game, because it was just very similar. It was just setting up resources until zombies came, and then the actual level would start. So I'm very likely going to do that for most or all of this. Please, please arm. Please arm. Oh, just in time. Really didn't want to have to deal with those jerks. Alright. Good, good, good. Let's put this here. Get rid of remaining graves, and I really kinda need this for the camouflagers. Good. Very good. And I can put a... Well, actually, let's let for my potato mine to explode up, and I'll put a walnut right there. Got enough for this. So all lanes are now defended with attackers. Because the best offense is a good defense, apparently. In fact, yeah, this is the line I should have put my walnuts on, really. I might work on moving those up slowly. Is this going to be enough? Let's put that there for now. Actually, let's just murder. Alright. Nothing like a good bit of murder to get the old heart going. Got another sprout. I'll try to remember to plant that. Yeah, I'm gonna start slowly moving my defenses upwards. Don't have any plant food, but let's put that anyway. This is the final wave, so I can't lose anymore, I'm pretty sure. Basically, if I stopped playing and they all got to the end, my lawnmowers would mow them down, as they should. Doesn't look like any plant food really dropped this stage. Eh. I don't think that's going to be armed in time. I'm gonna put it down there anyway. Or there was one plant food because I used a cabbage on it. I remember. You know, why don't you just roll through? Roll on through, guys. Anyone who survives has my respect as a zombie. And that's very good to have the respect of your human prey, because then they'll just get eaten by you. So go on. I leave no defenses. Everything is fine. Just watch your step, you might be chopped into pieces shortly. Alright. So I just wanted to show that's what I'm talking about. It's fine. They can't do anything to me. And the last zombie, alright. Now, admittedly, each time you lose a lawnmower, you lose 10 gold for that stage, but seriously, who cares? Especially when I got this guy, Bon Choy. Repeatedly punch enemies ahead and behind. It's just great. I like them. I like the way they work. Cool. So let me just check my Goodan. Alright, yeah, see, I used all of those because I used their boost, so bloop. And he got another iceberg. They're a great guy to have boosted. They're game-changing boosters. So stage 14, hopefully I'll get to use my Bon Choy. Give him a little punchy punch, 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 punch. Doesn't look like there's anything weird here. No fire guys. Yeah, it looks like I have free reign to choose. Alright, so we got a Buster, we got my Bon Choy, we got my walnuts, which are very important for completely using the Bon Choy properly. And I guess I got my potato mine. Alright, it's kind of boring selection, but except for this good old boy, whose power you will shortly see, and you will likely be impressed. Also, I want a power toss, and at some point I want a Electra thing. So I can use that for free at some point. I think what I want to do, and I'm going to try to do, is basically say that I can only use one power thing per stage, unless, you know, it defeats me a few times. Then I might up that, but alright, I actually want to show what he does. And I can show that on this gravestone. Now, currently he's punching the gravestone because it's there. So let's see if I can get rid of it in time. But instead he'll just start punching the zombie, and it's enough to destroy regular zombies before they get to you. So I think each shot does, like, the amount of damage of a pea shooter, and also he can punch behind him. If a zombie's behind him. So if a zombie's about to, like, get here or something, you can place something here and it'll start punching back. But, I don't know, he's just great. He's like a faster, close-range pea shooter. And you put him behind a walnut? Ain't no stopping you then. And boom! And he finishes it with an uppercut. It's just great. It's just good old fun, really. So we're gonna have an entire line of them, and I'm gonna put walnuts on this row. And then behind them, they're gonna have the bloomerangs. And then let's start building up my capital army so I can deal with all of this. Oh. Not so fast there, buddy. Alright, just one more Bon Choy. And I believe if you put one behind the other, once it gets, like, in eating range, you can have two of them punching, but there's not... It's not that much point in doing that since it's so close range. So I ain't gonna worry... Oh god, see, now he's not gonna die before he starts eating the Bon Choy, so I gotta put the walnut in front of him. And I definitely need to grave bust this so I can put this in place already. Waited a little bit too long for that. Yeah, punch the crap out of that pharaoh. I'm kind of neglecting my planting duties here. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, punch, punch! No! He would have died without that potato mine. It was a waste. A waste! Oh. Little matter. Oh, great. This jerk's throwing gravestones. I'm gonna put a double shot of Bloomerang to try to take him out before he throws too many of those. And a punch, 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 punch. Sarcophagus guy is gonna get through unless I block him. Double Bloomerangs here to deal with the gravestones faster. And what if I put this here? Nah, it's probably not gonna blow him up. I think he's a little bit too far past. But if I... Let me just see here. Yeah, when they're at this range and at a walnut, you can double up the Bon Choys and just start punching the crap out of them. So put that there. A lot of sarcophagus guys here. I don't like... Oh, and let me just show you their power, because it's amazing. It's amazing because it does so much damage. Like, it's an obscene amount of damage, really. You, sir. You wanna, like, stop being... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. If they get past your defenses, you can plant another Bon Choy, and it will defend you. It's very nice. But yeah, just their power-up. It's almost like a cherry bomb, if you remember those from the first game. In fact, it might be slightly more powerful than the cherry bomb, actually, because a cherry bomb... it would have caused them to lose their sarcophagus, but I'm pretty sure the Bon Choy, when I used it, it destroyed them and the sarcophagus. So it's because it doesn't do the damage all in one shot. I think it actually does more damage than the cherry bomb, but don't quote me on that. Don't add this to Plantopedia and say that CrossKnights said it, because I'm not entirely sure, but just based on what I saw, it looks like it's better than a cherry bomb. And this is looking kind of extremely destroyed, so let's replace that. Oh god. Triple Bon Choy! Looks like it was enough. Oh, and there's a gravestone there now. Who's doing that? You up there? Stop being a jerk. Let's get rid of this. And put another bloomerang. Let's get that plant food. Alright, what I'm gonna do is put this here. And, oh, he ate it before I could use it. Son of a... Alright, it's alright. This here. And rack 'em! Yep, there goes the sarcophagus. And this is looking a little bit doofy. Cool. Gotta use the Grave Buster some more. If you don't have a Grave Buster, by the way, and there's a lot of those Pharaoh zombies, things get difficult very quickly. So I definitely recommend getting some of them. And keeping some of those on stock. And pretty much any Egyptian stage that might have a Pharaoh zombie is just not worth it. To go through the hassle. I mean, look at this already. There's a bunch of Pharaoh zombies that pretty much stop me from building anywhere. There's no plant food, so I can't put another Bon Choy to just clear them all out. I can't even use the Grave Buster, actually. I mean, I just said that, but, the Grave Buster would just get eaten by the zombies because there's so many of them, so, you know, it got out of control, unfortunately. I think we're going to add more bloomerangs in places with resource plants, because this is the final wave. It's either defend properly here or die. Or they get through, rather. I won't die. I've already completed the stage. Because there's not another wave, and I have all of my lawnmowers, so there's nothing they can do. And they're breaking through, but... Oh, gem! I like it. Yeah, I don't think they... They're definitely getting pounded. And I'm back! Ah, punchy, punch, 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 punch. You see? Alright, he's not hitting my Bon Choy. He's just getting bonked by him. And the uppercut! Yeah! Oh good, I didn't even see that sprout there, so I'm glad the stage... If the stage ends, all collectibles, I think, are just sucked into it. But I do believe sprouts and stuff disappear after a while. That was bad that I wasn't paying attention. Let's go here. Oh, I just got a sprout. A sprout. A bring. Once I get to 30, unless I figure out something better to buy, I'm going to open up another slot here. 30 gems, I'm in. And I could get more gems by watching ads, which I might do off-screen. I'll see. See if I feel like it. So 15, I definitely wanted to get to this stage, but I'll see if I want to get past it. I might. Oh god, this is the first really annoying one. There's a plant call on the banana phone. It's an SOS. They'll be sitting plants if we don't help. Let's take root and save them. Alright, as I mentioned earlier on, if anyone destroys these guys, I automatically lose the stage and have to start over. It's annoying. It's not a... I don't think it's a good addition to the game. I don't like it, but that's just the way it is, so... I'm gonna use freeze, because I think that might actually be helpful here. Because it, you know, it instantly freezes, it might save my life. My level life. So, for right now, Bon Choy. I'll continue my planting efforts. Let's get rid of those. Because of the recharge time, I want to start planting those guys right away. I didn't... Oh my god, what was I thinking? I didn't take... I took this and that? Alright, well, I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I just had a really bad plant selection. I'm probably going to end up needing to start this again. Because I don't have any long-range plans. That's kind of important, always. So... Oops. Oh, well, let's just keep on planting these in the critical places. Oh, man. Alright. You there. Bon Choy it. Yeah, because they're gonna have all types of crazy, like sarcophagus. Oh god, now we got these jerks. Alright, let's see if I can save the plant food for as long as possible, actually, and that might actually be really good. Because then I can just use my Bon Choy to try to clear things out. Oh god, yeah, there needs to be something right here. There we go. They should get blown up, or at least one of them. If I'm lucky, both of them. Good, both of them. Both of them are dead. But yeah, I can't even, like, effectively focus on attack when I don't have... Because look at all this space here that I can't use because I have nothing long range. It's like the worst configuration I could have done. Oh, man. Alright, well... I'm just gonna put another one of these here, yeah. That'll delay him. I don't know if that was smart, but whatever. Put another one of these guys here. Put someone here. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to clear people out? Maybe. Let's clear them out. There we go. That should give me a little bit of breathing room. He's gonna blow up, so I don't need to worry about him. If I put two plant... Yeah, no, he's out of the Bon Choy range. Now, that would be... This double wall would be a great strategy if I had long-range plants, you know, instead of was insane. Which is what I decided. I instead decided to be completely insane. But, alright. This to slow down the damage of that. Actually, this might be another good time to clear guys out. Yeah, I'm gonna clear him out. Well, let's put this here. Damn it, he disappeared. He disappeared. Alright, just give me some time here. We want, you here, and you here. And I don't even care about that buckethead zombie down there. He can go get through if he wants. Uh-oh. Problems. Alright, do I want to use it? No, I still don't want to use money. Ah! Alright, well, I'm in a little bit of a situation here now. Alright, we're not going to screw up this time. I'm going to go a little bit into the level and not be incredibly stupid in my plan selection. But holy crap, that was a bad idea. Alright, so this is already going to be way better. I can already feel it. Because I'm going to put the bag... I'm just going to fill this with freaking bloomerangs to give me support. It's going to be great. No one's going to stop me. Those guys might try to stop me, but I'm ignoring those lanes. And no more Bon Choys. Let's focus on bloomerangs. On the places that matter. Maybe try to just use mines to defend the other ones. I don't know, I should probably have at least one bloomerang in each thing. So yeah, let's just start double enforcing those, I don't care. It's fine. Those guys can get past. So he has a plant food, that'll be good for when he finally gets through. Bloomerang here. And it's just really easy. You have to really just pay attention to the lanes that need to be defended. Because if you don't, you can just not notice that one of your walls fell, and then issues happen. So just a little bit more sun. There we go. And then we can have double bloomerangs on this lane. Give me all the sun. Double bloomerang. Alright, so they're getting through on the bottom, but I don't care. They're also getting really through on the top, so I think it's time to use my nuclear bomb. Bon Choy Punch Store. Alright, put that there. That thing's really hurting down there. Yeah, the Bon Choy plus my double bloomerang is doing a lot. Now, I actually do need to defend this lane now, unfortunately. So, I can't just completely ignore it anymore. This lane I can ignore, though, so I'm going to do exactly that. Ignore it. Are my walls okay? That wall's not that okay. I'm gonna put that there. I was thinking about using it to block the sarcophagus, but I don't really care if he gets through too much. I mean, I guess I do, because, as I said, I need to care about that lane, don't I? So, Bon Choyopolis. Oh my god, he got through. I just wasted that. Alright, well, desperate times call for stupid measures. That was also stupid, because he's still alive. Whatever. They'll be fine, as long as they don't get through that wall. Ooh. They might get through that wall before I can replace it, let's say. Yeah, I don't like this. That ain't looking all that good there on that wall. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Well, that would have been much more effective if I... Alright. Screw it, I don't care. Die! Die! Freaking die! Those were both of my free ones. Oh god, and now they're there? Oh my god, never mind. I lost. I used up my power-ups and I lost. I hate this stage. I would have been fine. I panicked. I panicked, guys. So yeah, this is the first hard stage. I mean, I think I have the right plans. It's just, yeah, no, on the other stage I would have been able to flick them all away, but it's just it's so hard when you're not actually using your finger. It wasn't designed for a mouse. But yeah, no, these stages are just artificially hard. They made it so that the lose point is here instead of here, and basically took away all of your lawnmowers. So, there is a decent strategy to doing this, I'm sure. I just need to, you know, I just need to implement it better. I think part of the issue, and it's not a huge issue, but it's part of it, is that I got distracted from my sun gathering resources. I was going to have 2 lines here, and then plus that, I should have had enough sun to just put a massive amount of boomerangs, like 3 on each lane. But I didn't end up doing that because I got distracted and stopped planting them. So I'm going to try to plant 2 rows here. I got to concentrate on doing that. I don't get distracted. Keep on planting. Also remember to at least defend those other rows a little bit so you don't have to worry about them. Don't need to defend them as heavily, but I do need to defend them. How about I just put that there for funsies? Okay, boomerang. Yeah, I'm already getting a lot more capital than I was before. Maybe not a lot more, but, you know, definitely more. And, alright, that's... Gotta wait for that potato mine to either be eaten or used. Okay. Fortunately not used on a strong guy, so it hardly mattered, but... middle's looking bad, so the second I get enough sun... There we go, there's some sun. Let's double that up. And if I get a whole bunch of sun, I'll try to make 3 rows of attackers, but for right now, meh. Put another one there. Actually, that was... I mean, what's even protecting top besides the Bon Choy? What am I doing? You go here. Let's look at the wall. The wall in the middle looks a little bit bad, but the other ones are fine. Top's taking a huge pounding, though. But, alright. Now much more defended. And I haven't had to use my plant food yet, actually. That's really good, because the big wave's coming now. I think that top wall has to be almost dead, right? Yeah. Not almost dead, it is dead. Okay. Let's put you here. And spin it to win it! Clears that one. Bottom's probably going to start looking bad, especially because I don't have anyone but the Bon Choy. Whoops. It happens. I got a sprout. Got a sarcophagus guy trying to cramp my style there, but alright. Bon Choy and... Armageddon Punch! Guys aren't getting past this time. This is looking shaky, so we're going to replace it. I mean, the whole double wall thing also wasn't a great idea that I was doing. Because, then my Bon Choy, which is, you know, one of my greatest assets for attack, wasn't being used. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna let this row go before I do anything. Middle row looking bad. Should I bonk it? Maybe. Let's bonk it. Here! Top row also looking bad. It's just so distracting. Oh, I can also pause just to think a little bit. Let me see. I think we're okay. I think we're okay right now. I have so much sun. Alright, I should just be planting things. It doesn't even matter. Plant things to distract stuff if I need to. This needs a replacement soon. Let's just put that there. Whatever. Actually, I can put that there, then delete this. What was I thinking? Of course I can do this. And then I can move my defenses upward. That's a great idea. What was I doing then? Alright, cool. So this row needs to be defended now. I can't completely ignore it. Because there's no lawnmower there. Middle's not looking the best. Let's increase this. And... spin! Alright, top wall has fallen. But it looks like top wall's okay now. Alright, cool. Oh god, that's bad. That's really bad. Alright, well, I'm allowed to use 1 power-up a level, so... This time I actually used it at the correct time. Oh! I hate survival, like, out of all the stages in the game, well, no, there's another one where you can't cross a line that's farther up that's, like, just as bad, but I just really hate survival stages. Ooh, and my Bon Choy got a costume. Alright. Cool. Well, let's plant a thing. Let's get rid of you, and plant a thing. Alright, walnuts. Now that's a really good power-up. In fact, if I had that power-up during that last stage, I probably would have been fine. So each time I plant my walnut, if I have that up, then it'll turn into a metal walnut and have double the defense. So it's like planting 2 walnuts without taking up the space, and my Bon Choy would still actually work. But yeah, so, ooh. This is going to set the tenor for the rest of the game, isn't it? Like, losing on stage 1. Let me see, plant food boost. So I'll be able to hold 1 more plant food once I get past level 17, so that's cool. And what is this? This is extra sun. Awesome. Cool! And then I'll get the double twin sunflowers for twice as much sun power, so they'll produce 100 a turn. That's also really good. Then I don't need to take up the row space. But I think 2 more episodes, ideally, and I will be through this stage, unless I'm doing my math weird. Yeah, there's 25 stages, and I'm on stage 16. Certainly possible. Hope you enjoyed this, Battle Gardeners. I am CrossKnights. That was a bit stressful, but I will see you next time. Later. Plants vs. Zombies 2. Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies 2. Plants vs. Zombies. Zombies and the plants they running together. They zombies. Zombies versus plants and the plants versus zombies. Who's gonna win? Is it the plants or zombies? Who's gonna win? Is it the plants or zombies? Who's gonna win? Is it the plants or zombies? It's me.